if we set it for contested and he performs the conditions that the judge had ordered for his compliance, that affect?
I mean, I don't know, because I haven't seen anything. I'm just going to deal with what's in front of me. I can't tell you how I'm going to rule before I hear everything. Travis Smith?
I am, Your Honor.
Who said I am?
I am, yes.
Ah. All right, so what is happening with Mr. Smith?
Okay.
Where's Mr. Smith? Come down, Mr. Smith.
Now,
What is happening on the motion to revoke?
okay. Currently,
Oh, no problem. So what's happening on the motion to revoke?
apparently the court had made, a woman named Bernadette Contreras had talked to the court about, she's with the fugitive recovery people, and she had made an agreement with the court that court would reset him for compliance. He would do some AANA meetings and make some payments on his outstanding fees and fines and submit some clean UAs. And then before he could start that, he got arrested on the MTR. So we're hoping that the judge will grant the reset and give him the compliance hearing so that he can catch up and take care of it.
Oh, no, but
Welcome to one of the most intense motion to revoke hearings we've seen, where years of alleged non-compliance, probation failures, and missed meetings collide in a high-stakes courtroom showdown. Today, Travis Smith stands before the judge facing the possible revocation of his deferred adjudication for burglary of a habitation, a charge that carries up to 20 years behind bars. But here's the twist. His defense team claims he was making progress, had plans for compliance, and even had an agreement in place. So what went wrong? Did the system fail him, or did he dig this hole himself? We're diving into every sharp exchange, every legal move, and every bit of tension as this courtroom wrestles with justice, redemption, and responsibility. Buckle up, this one gets messy.
compliance hearing thing, that was a compliance hearing set in April.
Judge, the hearing wasn't actually set. So before we could get it on the docket and so forth, working with the fugitive task force, he was trying to show some progress to the court. So he was working on doing some things. And before everything happened, before we can show that progress and get it on the docket as a compliance hearing, he was arrested for the MTR.
All right. So this is my suggestion to parties. Let's proceed with the motion to revoke and let's see where we are. And everybody can present whatever they want to present to the court, and the court will make a ruling. If y'all want to do that, or if y'all want to set it for contested, whatever y'all want to do. But if y'all will confer and let me know.
We have conferred.
All right. Thank you. So,
We have conferred, yes, Judge.
so what's happening with the motion to revoke? Are we going forth on the motion to revoke?
I believe, Mr. Hicks, did you want to ask for, was it a compliance, or are you ready, Mr. Hicks, now?
I would like to delay the motion revoke to allow for him to complete to do the compliance. The stuff that you wanted for the compliance hearing. He is being revoked because of lengthy failure to report. He said that when he first,
I mean, was he in like a coma or something?
not exactly.
I mean, I don't understand the not reporting.
Okay, that's the hard part to explain.
Okay.
The first couple of times, he didn't have any money to pay his fees. He says, the probation officer said, if you don't pay your fees, we're going to revoke.
All right. So it sounds to me like you all need to have the motion heard, and then he can plead true or not true. If he pleads true, I'll hear whatever explanation people want to present to me, and then I'll make a ruling. Or if y'all want to set it for contested, we'll set it for contested.
So here's where things start to unravel. According to the defense, Travis was on his way to comply. He had AA meetings lined up, fines ready to be paid, and even had a clean drug test plan in motion. But before any of that could happen, he gets arrested again. Now ask yourself, is this a case of bad timing or a pattern repeating itself? And more importantly, should previous good faith efforts outweigh a fresh violation? The court doesn't deal in almost, and this arrest right before his progress hearing might just be the nail in the coffin. What do you think? Should the judge give him another shot? Or is this justice catching up?
If we set it for contested and he performs the conditions that the judge had ordered for his compliance, that affect.
I mean, I don't know. Because I haven't seen anything. I'm just going to deal with what's in front of me. I can't tell you how I'm going to rule before I hear everything.
I'm not understanding what's in there.
Y'all, so here's the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
You have a motion to revoke.
Yeah, I was,
All right. You are on deferred adjudication for burglary habitation.
yes, ma'am.
Range of punishment is up to 20 years in prison.
Yes, ma'am.
They have allegations in this motion to revoke certain things that you have not done.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know any facts, right? I don't know if you've done these or not done these, but they're alleging that you've tested positive. They've alleged that they haven't seen you perhaps since 2019.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, and they said that you didn't report your change of address and you haven't been attending your AA meetings. So those are the allegations that are in the motion to revoke.
Okay.
So with regards to those allegations in the motion to revoke, you can either plead true to them or not true to them. If you plead not true to them, what's going to end up happening is it will be set for a contested hearing. What that means is that the state has to prove their case. And with motions to revoke, their burden of proof is not proof beyond a reasonable doubt. All right. It's a lesser burden of proof that they have.
Yes, ma'am.
And I will listen. And if I believe they've proven their case, then I will find it true. And then I will hear, if they say we want revocation or if they say they want you to be continued, then your counsel can present information. I'm assuming he's going to say he wants you to be continued. But here's the thing. Motions to revoke and being on probation.
When the judge asks why Travis didn't report, the defense's answer is shaky at best. He didn't have money to pay fees. Now here's the thing, being broke isn't a crime, but failing to report for years definitely raises red flags. The court's patience wears thin as this excuse snowballs into what sounds more like avoidance than hardship. The question the judge seems to be wrestling with is this man genuinely trying to turn his life around? Or is he just running out of excuses? And keep in mind, deferred adjudication isn't a free pass, it's a contract with the court. If you break the deal, you risk full sentencing.
Those are contracts with the court.
Yes, ma'am.
So if the state says we want him continued and your client and your defense attorney says he wants you continued and probation says he wants you continued, I don't have to do it.
Yes,
I can still revoke you and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. I can't have your attorney or the state say, oh, this is everything that was going on. What would you do if we presented this information to you? That's not the way it works. I would just sit here, listen to whatever argument people want to bring me, and then I'll make a decision on whether to revoke you or to continue you.
I understand now.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. So if you'll discuss that with your attorney, then let me know what you all want to do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right. And where's your client? All right, Mr. Lopez, if you'll come down.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
I can't complain. Currently alive.
Yeah, it's true.
Good.
We're dry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Much better than the alternatives.
I'm at the age now where I realize, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to start doing stretches because I'm like, my back was hurting a little bit. And then I said, oh, I need to do stretches. So now that I've started with my stretches every morning, everything's fine.
Oh, that's good.
All right. So last time we were here, there's some missing photos, body worn camera, forensic interview of the witness. So
Yes, Judge. And for an update on it, we were able to get clarification on the photographs. We were able to get the body worn camera videos. We do have the forensic interview of the child.
Okay, so just 1 second. Let's take it one step at a
Oh,
time.
of course.
Yeah. So forensic interview, you have that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And counsel, you just need to confer with the state on that.
We did talk on this past Thursday and went over some of the evidence. I had not watched, I represented to him what was in the forensic interview. We haven't shown it to defense yet, but we do have it. So.
Okay. And then the body camera?
Yes, that is downloaded into Verific.
Okay. And then the photos?
The photos, there was some differences where the report said a certain number and then we received a different number. I did clarify with the detective, the report just had the wrong number. So the photos are all included and they have been included. We just needed that clarification.
All right. Is there anything else?
There is, yes. The 911.
This is the moment where reality hits hard. The judge lays out the harsh truth. If the motion to revoke is granted, Travis could face up to 20 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. And what makes this even more intense? Even if the prosecution, the defense, and probation all agree to continue his probation, the judge doesn't have to follow it. That's the power of the bench. This isn't a negotiation table. It's a courtroom, and the judge makes it crystal clear. You can present arguments, but I make the final call. With stakes this high, every word counts. Would you risk it all for one more chance?
Recording this originally went to the city on the 911 call. It later got transferred to the sheriff's office. So I did contact Detective Solis, I guess at the last hearing, to try to get that recording. He has requested it from SAPD. We have yet to receive it yet from SAPD,
All right.
however.
When do you think you will receive it?
Judge, typically it takes around 2-ish weeks, so I would have thought we'd get it soon. I mean, my hope we'd get it within the next week or two.
I mean, don't they just like upload it in the system?
They usually do when it's their own case because it was another agency. I think that's where the hiccup happened. Because if it was sheriff's office, they would have done it immediately. But because it was another agency and they didn't have that JN number, I think that's where the confusion happened.
All right. Other than the 911 recording, is there anything else?
No, not to the state's knowledge, no.
All right. Do you think there's anything else, counsel?
Well, other than being able to see the interview or the
Forensic interview.
forensic interview and the 911, that's all I'm aware of now.
All righty. Ms. Ferguson, on this one, let's do a 20-day reset. And at that time, state you'll need to be prepared to tender an offer.
Oh, of course. And for the court's knowledge, I did inquire with the detective on Thursday about his status of the 911. He was still awaiting it. So.
Okay.
But I'll check again later this week.
All right. Thank you. All right. July 24th. An offer will be due. And if there's some other discovery missing, then what's going to end up happening is this next date, witnesses need to be subpoenaed to be here to see why the discovery is not here.
And, Your Honor, I'm actually out the week of July 21st.
Okay.
Would it be possible to have it on the 28th, the Monday?
Norma, put this on July 28th. Defense counsel is out.
Or status?
I'm sorry, state is out.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Welcome. All right. Is that good for you, the 28th?
Yeah, that's fine. 20
All right. So we're going to bring you back on the 28th. What's going to end up happening on that date? They're going to make sure that they have all their discovery and the state is going to tender an offer to you. And then once the offer is tendered, I'm going to reset it for your plea deadline date. And if an agreement is not reached at the plea deadline date, then what will end up happening, you'll be set for jury trial. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions about anything? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Yes.
What started as a hopeful second chance has now turned into a legal tightrope. Travis Smith's fate rests on whether the judge believes his excuses, his progress, or the plain facts of the file. From delayed compliance to missing AA meetings, this courtroom drama highlights the razor-thin line between redemption and revocation. As we await the final ruling after the reset on July 28th, one thing's for sure. The courtroom doesn't care about intentions. It judges actions. And in this case, actions have consequences. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We'll see you at the next hearing.